Gotta react to this. It's mandatory. Ooh!
Magazine ever boxing card in the history of Times Square, and that's where we are.
Chat,
right
shit's
now.
gonna be lit. I'm gonna be there, chat. I'm gonna be there. I'm going to New York. I'm going to New York
as
next
well as
week.
being powered
No,
by
next week. The week after. 2
SNK
weeks.
and their new video game, Fatal Fury: City of Wolves, which is available
So
on pre-order
technically,
now on
I'll be in New York
PS5,
today.
Xbox,
In 2 weeks.
and Steam. Look at the American talent.
Can't
we
wait for
have
this
here.
shit, chat. It's gonna be
3
lit.
main events all in one. Or an underdog against Ramirez.
Bro, what is Roelly doing on his phone, bro? Why is Roelly on his phone?
And won that fight, and even bigger
fight, man, shutting down Times Square, something historic, something for my kids to see, some of my, my grandkids, hopefully, and man, history's gonna be made.
You already been talking smack with Teofimo
Challenge.
Lopez. I don't think you have any other choice because you know he's going to talk it to you. But you said he has a lot of feminine tendencies. What did you mean by that?
I just think he has like a female, man. Like, he wants all the attention all the time. He wants, he's...
Okay, Shakur. Okay, Shakur.
So he, he is who he is, man.
You call him Shakur? That's crazy.
He's a clown to me, man. He's a clown to me, man.
Y'all say Shakur? Shakur or Shakur? I say Shakur.
Don't get smacked around, so it's just, it's funny.
But maybe New York, because I know Teofimo's from New York, so I think they say Shakur. But I say Shakur. I'm from Cali.
Everybody that comes in with Teofimo going to do something, you know what I'm saying? But we ain't worried about that. What we mostly focus on is us. We are us. We're here to take over and Times Square take over. We got a great card overall, man. This is like this is a triple header. This is main event.
Facts. Triple header. That's why I want to be here, bro. And it's a free fight. That's why. And I've never been to New York, so it's kind of worth it for me.
Excited. I can't believe I'm here, man. Like, you pinched me, man. We actually all come from like the same class, other than these two old heads. But like, we all come from the same class. Like, this is pretty awesome, man. And no disrespect, man. You guys got us before we did. But like, that's pretty dope to really be out here and we're gonna stage in front of where they ball drop. I'm on my fabulous shit.
Yeah, well, hey, back in New York City again.
I'm on my fabulous shit. It's crazy.
Last fight against Devin Haney. You said earlier today during the press conference that you're a changed person, a changed fighter than you were last year. What do you mean by that?
No, I'm just saying that was towards the the outside of the ring. Just struggling what I was struggling with, drinking and smoking and things that I got into that had a real hold on me. But that's what I was speaking to.
Hey, he performed hella good though, drinking and smoking.
He's putting up a facade.
I mean, he seems like a changed person.
Bro, Devin Haney's such a bitch. Like, I fuck with Devin Haney, but Devin Haney's such a bitch, bro. Like, the fact that he sued is crazy,
another fight. Afterwards, I remember you saying at some point you didn't think you'd maybe ever give him another chance against you.
No, I mean, I think that's the only way. I think that's the proper way to do it was.
Have to give him his rematch, huh?
Answer the question mark that's still there.
Mm-hmm. And what do you expect out of yourself when we see you May 2nd? Are you going to be a different fighter than what we're used to seeing?
Yeah, no, I faced adversity, and so now I think I'm an even better fighter. I think that, it molded me to
look at Teofimo. I was fucking tripping right now. Having hella fun. I'm not gonna lie.
And Jose Ramirez, you got a tough task having to face Devin Haney. You're coming off a defeat in Riyadh against Barboza. What went wrong that night, and what are we gonna see?
Oh, those fools lost. Those fools fought.
Yeah, I was just a little unmotivated. It was I've been at 140 for a long time, and I think it took a big toll. But my hats off to Barboza. He's a great fighter, and I'm sure he'll do well. May 2nd. As for me, I've been a disciplined fighter all my life. I've been doing this since the age of 8. I'm 32 years old. I was a 2012 Olympian.
Now imagine being 32 years old, having to drop to 140. It's crazy, chat.
To go out there and
he probably weighs like 185. I seen pit
fight,
videos of Roelly Romero, bro. He weighs like 178. That's almost 180.
I can really see
and he drops all the way to 135. That's fucking insane.
More agile on my feet. More light and more energetic.
So last night he used
fucking hate ads, chat. You know me.
Who's a tougher fight for you? The fight you just had with Barboza or the fight with Devin Haney?
Man, honestly, that's not a right question to ask.
Facts. You can't ask that. He hasn't even fought Devin Haney yet.
I appreciate both fighters.
And he lost to Barboza, so.
Both great fighters, and it's an honor for me to be, stepping foot in the ring with all those guys. So, that's the way I see it.
Roelly, we haven't heard from you yet. I know you got plenty to say. This is one of the most high-profile fights you could possibly be.
So Roelly makes me laugh, chat. I'm not gonna lie.
Nothing like Times Square against someone like Ryan Garcia.
Yeah, no, it's great to be out here. It's real great to be out here. Not right now though.
Not
It's a
right
little
now.
cold,
I
but
was gonna say right now.
yeah, I'm used to. I mean,
Shit.
Vegas get cold too, but I don't like the cold.
Yeah.
I don't like the cold neither, chat. Fucking
Unlike
hate the cold. I fucking hate
Mr.
it.
Teofimo over there who likes the cold. But
Well, it's going to be warmer May 2nd. I don't know how much warmer. It will be warmer, but you've been under, like I said, the bright lights with
I don't know if you.
some big.
I don't know if you know. Shoot, New York in May is still cold.
Yeah. Well, hopefully it's not this cold.
I hope it's not this cold. For sure, I hope it's not this cold.
Well, you can't wear a jacket in the ring. You're going to have to look like Teofimo that night.
See, I'm already practicing.
You've been practicing. Practicing.
How do you think Ryan stacks up with the guys
You
you've been
sweat,
in the ring
bro.
with before?
I mean, he's quick as shit. I mean, he can pop, he can crack. You know, a lot of experience. You know, he's been doing this for how old were you when you did this? Started?
7 years old.
Yeah, that's very. How many amateur fights you had?
A lot.
Yeah, you don't even know how many. That's how many. It's a fuck. I mean, everybody here had a fuck ton of amateur. Well, I don't know about Barboza, but I know for sure Ramirez and Teo and Dev have. So.
You know what I like about you? Like, of course you fight to win, but at the same time you're worried about entertaining. You're worried about making the fight exciting. Is that on the menu when you fight Ryan Garcia? Is that what you're trying to do?
I think I worry about making the fight exciting. I think I'm just exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it'd be a lot of fun. It'll be a lot of fun. We have a great card. We have a lot of dynamic and different personalities here, and it's a card that everybody's been waiting to see. A lot of these fights people have been waiting to see.
How confident are you that you can beat Ryan?
Oh, I mean, you should. I'm the most confident fighter in the damn world. I'm gonna always, you know.
Well, what's it take to beat him?
You gotta crack him, just right there.
I think if you just crack anybody, you can knock him. You know.
Crazy, you know. I mean, he's a strong fighter. He's you know, he has power in his hands, so I gotta be sharp the whole way through, and you know, can't take nobody lightly. I don't.
Chat, if Ryan Garcia, if Ryan Garcia times his shit perfectly,
you know, he doesn't seem the same to me like I told him in the face-off.
Trust
but
me.
he's gonna have to prove me different, and we'll see.
Hey, Devin, I know obviously the left hook was a problem for you against Ryan Garcia. What have you done to change your style a little bit defensively, or have you?
That was a real problem for him, chat.
I definitely
a real fucking problem.
Like shut up. God damn, like you don't stop.
Fuck no.
I'm sorry.
Fucking Teo.
No, I mean in that fight I showed flaws, and you know I went back to the drawing board, went back to the gym, and I made those corrections. So I look to show them.
Stop the cap.
Do you think going forward you're going to be a little more conservative, a little more defensive minded in your next fight?
No, I can't say that. Like I said, I had to correct the mistakes that I made, and I will show the difference on May 2nd.
And what about you? Obviously, the left hook was the money shot, but outside of those rounds you dropped him the left hook, he was winning most of, if not all, those rounds. Are you feel like you're getting a little too over-reliant on that left hook?
No, I mean, I've always had that in my, arsenal since I was amateur. Everybody knows it. So that's not going to go away. That's not going to change.
Facts.
I think that I had to fight in spots, personally. I think that Devin's very sharp, but I try to, give him different looks to, catch him off balance, catch him on moments where, he's not prepared for. And I think I did that well. And, that's what gave me the victory. But he's not going to be easy in the rematch. I don't expect it. We're going to come with good game plans, but I'm ready to prove that I could always beat him.
Teofimo, you seem to know all these guys pretty well. Other than yourself, who would you say is the best fighter on this day right now?
The weather, man.
What's that?
The weather.
Who has your respect to these guys?
No, hey, listen, anybody.
Yeah,
that
low
gets to
key.
the ring, man,
So it's gonna be
that's
cold in
already
May.
big
That's crazy. I'm gonna
cojones
be there,
right
chat. I don't even want to take a puffer.
In that term, there's big
I'm gonna keep it a
balls in that.
stack.
So I respect all of them that step in the ring. It's not easy. Any punch could really change our life, and then if anything can end our life. We
Facts,
just lost
facts,
another
facts, chat.
fighter,
That's a fact.
I think this past weekend, and it just sucks that we get to see those things happen. But this is the price that we pay.
My days are long, fast-paced. I'm on my feet, and it wasn't
Oh,
until
chat. I fucking hate ads.
that I realized.
You said to take over.
More because I know what it takes. All I gotta do is lose by you, because the odds already in your favor. Whether they want to put it in different atmosphere. I've been here. They gave me my first stain loss before any of y'all niggas. Before any
this
of
is your
y'all.
hometown.
It never works that way, bro. It's business. It's a business,
bro.
Remember that. It's a business. They did it to me before any of you guys.
Did what? Did what to you?
the business aspect of boxing. All right.
On, bro.
So my thing is, I know what I'm coming up from. The fact that they were gonna give you and let you hold that belt right there, the Fatal Fury.
You're saying
you
Kambosos didn't beat your ass?
Bro, what?
You're saying Kambosos didn't beat your ass?
No, he
You
did
look
not.
quick.
Oh my God, bro. What
He
you
did
talking
not.
about?
He didn't.
No.
Fuck, bro.
What'd he
You
do?
fucking stupid.
I beat my own ass.
Oh my.
Damn right. I did it to myself.
Oh man.
Absolutely. How many times they postponed that fight? How many times?
No, when y'all fought, did he beat your ass when y'all fought?
No, he did not.
Okay.
I put him down in the 10th round with my conditions on top of that. And
You got all
we
serious.
shouldn't be talking right now about beating asses, because the man's to my left don't whip that.
I got my O. Do you?
You got your O.
I got my O. Do you?
I got my ring. You got your ring?
Okay, I had a ring.
You had.
And I gave it up.
Plural.
And I gave it up. Yeah.
Had.
Devin Haney's such a bitch.
And I get that one too.
No, had.
I get that one too.
I have.
You have an O.
I have a have.
Okay then.
An O?
Kambosos fucked you up.
Who cares about O's?
Kambosos
Muhammad Ali had 5 losses. Sugar Ray Leonard had losses.
Kambosos fucked you up.
Shit. Ryan Garcia has losses. This is his main event.
Kambosos fucked you up.
Facts.
Shit. But why he ain't asking for another one? But I ain't even focused on that. Man, that guy's a sucker. You is what I'm focused on. You heard?
The fact that Devin Haney can stand up there, chat. The fact that Devin Haney can stand up there and think like he's like that is crazy.
There's a reason why your ass didn't want to fight. There's a reason why Top Rank kept your ass hidden like a little baby,
nah,
bro.
Man.
Get your ass out of here, man. Shut up.
Ryan, you heard Devin say basically, I still have an O. How do you feel about that last fight? How do you view the result and how it's affected your career?
I feel like I won the fight no matter what. You know, I think that was set up, you know, in case they lost. That's how I truly feel. What rubs me the wrong way is how his brother knew that I was gonna test
how could you
positive.
Set it up?
How do you know? How do you know?
How could we set it up?
How do you know?
He said he had a dream.
How do you know though? How do you know? Nobody wants to answer that question.
How do you know? He didn't know. He didn't know.
The fact that when you guys aired it out, ESPN, you was with ESPN. Where? In Connecticut? Was you at the headquarters?
I was in LA. What are you talking about?
You was in LA though, right? But that was quick. That was quick for them to announce the fact that he was popped on Australia.
I live in LA. I went to the headquarters. You said I was in Connecticut. You don't know what you're talking about.
No matter what it was, headquarters.
No matter what it was,
but the main headquarters in Connecticut.
I went to the one in LA.
I thought you was gonna be in the main one. My bad.
No, I didn't. I went to one in LA.
Shit. No matter what the case, they aired it out the same fucking day. ESPN. And the only reason why ESPN now is putting the undisputed thing now is because they leaving Top Rank and we could sue him for defamation.
For what?
I became undisputed against Lomachenko.
This is funny, chat. Like, this shit makes me laugh.
You delusional.
A lot of y'all could sue and I don't do it because I ain't this
You delusional.
I ain't this man sues.
Facts. Devin Haney sues. Devin Haney sues.
And we keep it moving. We keep it stepping. And you know what? By the grace of God that it be, that's why we're sitting here with all these great, wonderful champions. All right?
Well, Devin, how do you feel that you have a fight and there's already another fight booked, the rematch with Ryan? Does that bother you?
Nah, at the end of the day, my main focus is Ramirez because, you know, if I don't win that fight, then I don't get to the Ryan fight. So that's my main focus right now.
They'll find a way for you.
Then,
they'll find a way.
Shut the fuck
Jose, how do you view this? Do you view
all
this?
you do is ramble all day. That's all you do. That's all you do.
What are you listening to,
all
bro?
day.
Jose, do you feel this like, you were focused your last? Do you view this as kind of like your last chance to make an impression? Hold on, Tio.
Yeah,
you know, my bad.
Yeah,
for sure. No, you're fine.
That's just funny.
You know, I think I'm excited about this version of myself. You know, like I said, moving up to 147.
Devin Haney's gonna beat him.
Myself,
Let's give it a stack.
Being stronger.
To beat Jose, and they're gonna match up.
I feel out of all of us, I think we all have respect for Ramirez. I think it's the media that don't. We all have respect for him. But as far as like them, they can fight. I don't give a fuck. They can fight after. I hope you guys get that rematch, you know, so you guys can settle whatever you guys got going on, you know. But the only thing I give a fuck about is what me and Ryan got going on.
So you don't think if you beat Ryan Garcia that you're gonna have you don't want Devin Haney next? You'll fight him and just say let them go.
I feel Devin deserves his rematch.
All right. Who do you think's gonna win between Teofimo and Barboza?
I don't get why Roelly doesn't want to fight Devin Haney.
Way faster. Check this out. I'm gonna start.
Like, Roelly could maybe beat Devin Haney if he doesn't just let his skills get to him, because
Barboza hates his motherfuckers guts. Oh, bro, I just want to see, bro. I hope they swing for the fences.
When you fought Jose, you didn't dislike him, but you didn't appreciate that he was kind of getting more of the spotlight than you were. You seem like you really just don't like Teofimo as a person. Am I reading that wrong?
Nah, man, you're reading it right. You know, I have all the respect
Yo,
for him.
Teofimo's funny.
You know,
Let me know, Roelly.
Chat,
Roelly's too funny, chat.
But man, I just don't respect him and his pops. I just don't. As people, man.
It's hard, father. I know that he knows I could beat anybody. So it's really what it is. It just makes it better, though, too, at the same time. He's a good, hell of a trainer, I would say. So You know, he's made me tough. And I think that's what it is. I think the most important part of a father's job is to make their son or their children in general just tough in this world, thick-skinned. You know, you gotta
Facts,
be
facts, facts.
mentally, physically,
I didn't have a
emotionally.
dad though.
And yeah, even with this in the boxing, I mean, he's always been big. You know, everybody.
Devin Haney. So tune in.
Feeling, Devin, your final thoughts. 2 months and ticking before May 2nd. How you feeling? What do you think's gonna happen on that night?
I see myself being victorious. I'm happy to be back in the ring. I can't wait. I can't wait to, you know, show the world the new and improved Devin Haney. So tune in May 2nd.
Jose?
I'll be ready May 2nd. I'm excited about the show.
Arnold?
Oh man, tune in May 2nd. I'm fucking this guy up. You know, I'm getting my respect. And yeah, man, beat his ass.
W's in the shot.
All right, yo, you know what time it is, man. It's a takeover. Times Square
Motherfucker
takeover.
talks all day,
No matter
Chad.
what it is
Motherfucker
and how
talks
they say
all
it, we make
day.
it exciting. We
It's
make
crazy.
it fun to watch, really. And every time Teofimo fights, it's a fight. You know what I mean?
Facts.
That's what everybody is here to do, is fight, but we make it look great and pretty. I'm so happy. I'm thankful to be here. May 2nd, I mean, why can't it be May 2nd tomorrow? Because we're ready now. So let's get it.
All right. Roelly, you got Ryan Garcia, May 2nd. I know you've been wanting to fight him for a long time. It finally happens.
Yeah, long overdue, but I'm happy it's finally happening, and over here in Times Square, New York, on the biggest fight this year for sure.
Ryan, you always talk a lot of trash, but today you've been Mr. Gentleman. Can we get something out of you? What are you going to do to Roelly here in Times Square?
I plan to retire Roelly after this fight.
Ooh.
I plan that he never steps in the ring again. I put him to sleep, and then we go after Devin Haney. That's what I plan to do.
All right, no, I ain't retiring.
I feel like you.
But you and
we're gonna
Devin can
retire.
fight after, but you know.
Okay, we'll see. We'll
You gotta
see.
worry about me. But you know, the best thing is, I know I'm gonna get the best Ryan Garcia on fight night. So there ain't no fucking excuses or anything.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
There you have it. We will see you May the 2nd live for the first time ever in Times Square. It's a boxing match brought to you.
Chat.
W's in the shot.
Good video, chat. Good video. Fucking like, subscribe, chat. Follow me on Twitch, baby.